Okay, this is for Lieutenant Payne. There's a simple format you can follow. It looks like this. It goes warm up, right? Body weight warm up. Then it goes ball mastery. And the way you learn different ball mastery moves is you can search Cover Coaching on YouTube. That's Coerver. Or there's a Cover Skills app. They have one for Android or for iPhone, Apple Store. You could buy a dribble up ball. That'll teach you, right? That'll teach you some fun ball mastery moves that then you can learn. That you can then teach your team. You could search Fanta Sista Mickey, FANTASISTA That's this kid who's got some sick ball mastery moves that I highly recommend. So any of those three will teach you ball mastery moves that you could then teach to your team. Then you can do dribbling sequences. And dribbling sequences kind of take ball mastery and they allow you to through simple sequences, it develops it makes it so you think, so you're not afraid to use them, right? So you're not afraid to use the moves. It makes dribbling easier for players because they're not so much thinking about how to dribble. Once they get into the rhythm of the dribbling sequence, it basically unlocks their dribbling abilities and allows them to have more fun while dribbling, and it'll help them develop their dribbling abilities faster, in my opinion. Right? So it's warm up, ball mastery, dribbling sequences. A dribbling sequence would be my trainer who I've went to for years and who helped me become a decent player. His name was Tom Turnbull, and the dribbling sequence goes, the one that is like the foundation that I've taught every single team that I've coached. It goes outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, and the last touch comes across the body, and you do the same thing with your left foot, and you're saying this out loud when you're doing it: outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And you repeat this over and over and over. And the reason why you want to say it out loud is because it helps the muscle. It connects. It helps with muscle memory. It'll help your brain, right, internalize it with your feet and your body. So you guys say it out loud when you're doing it, and you go slow in the beginning. Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And as you know, these young players, your new U9 girls, as they practice this over and over, it's going to help them be able to get their head up and be able to see the field and make better decisions. I remember I'd tell my middle school team to do this pattern: outside, outside, inside, outside. I'd have them do maybe 1 or 2 laps around the field just doing that sequence. So you could tell your U9 girls, take a lap around with the ball. Every player has a ball. Take a lap around the half of the field doing that sequence, and encourage them to go slow. Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Last touch comes across the body, and then repeats: outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. The next thing that you could do with them is it's called the barrel game, and you basically you could get a $20 brute garbage can, a barrel, or there might be garbage cans at the field you practice at, and you put a big barrel or a garbage can or a landscaper barrel in the middle of the field, right where the center marker is, and you have all the players line up around the ring, a big ring around the barrel, 3 or 4 steps away from the barrel, and the goal is for them to juggle the ball with a bounce into the barrel using different parts of their body. So the progression is right foot, then left foot, both feet alternating, then right thigh, then left thigh, both thighs alternating, and then finishing with a combination of the feet and the thighs. And this is all with a bounce, right? Because if they're U9s, I'm going to assume, even though it's wrong to assume, I'm just going to assume that none of them can juggle for more than 10 times. I'd be very surprised if one of your players can juggle 10 times. And, I hope I'm wrong. But that's what I'm going to guess. So, right? And